What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel for another chess video today. Hopefully you're all having a great day. If you are, let me know down in the comments. If you're not, let me know down in the comments why not. We're going to jump into it here. We're 1302. We're versing Nandhakumaro or Nandhakumar, and then a bunch of numbers. He's from India. He's going to advance past us. That's fine. We'll just mirror him. And let's see, he's going to bring his horse out. That's all good. We're going to trap his horse in there. And we're going to go ahead and attack. And then bring our horse forward. So obviously it protects this piece. He's going to go ahead and attack there. Now what happens if I go here? He takes, I take. Yeah, it's not too bad. What happens if I move this up one? That's not too bad. We could try this out. We're going to chuck our queen in. See how that goes. He decides to take it. Now, do we want to take here? I think we do. Take with our queen. If he wants to attack, so be it. Which he will. We'll go ahead and take his queen. He's going to castle. That's all good. We're going to chuck this guy forward so our pawn is protected. He's moving up his piece. Now what do we want to do here? Let's advance this pawn up just so his bishop can't move all the way, can only go to there. Okay. Time, he's been moving pretty quick, so we'll give him that. It's not too bad. In fact, next he's going to chuck his horse forward and then up to there. We're going to say a big no to that, so now he can't bring his horse forward to there and then eventually put us in a pin. He's just going to chuck it forward into that spot. That's all good, that doesn't worry us too much. We will move our pawn forward. Tell this guy, it depends, he might just move that forward. That's all good if he does. Just waiting on his move now. Alright, he's going to actually defend it with his bishop. Okay, fair enough. And now we're going to pressure his bishop off. Alright, he decides to move it back. We can now move our bishop in here to attack his pawn, which he does. Okay, he's going to defend it. So we can't move our horse forward yet unless we move this guy. So I guess we'll move him forward to now bring our horse out. Alright, bit of a stalemate so far. Each have lost the same amount of pieces. I think his board position is a little bit better than ours because our pawns are kind of all over the place. Alright, he's going to chuck his horse forward. Where can he move from here? Here or here? That's not too troubling, I don't think. So we're going to go ahead and move our castle forward. See what he wants to do with that. He can't move there anymore, but we can also attack this pawn here if he doesn't notice, which of course he might. Alright, so he does notice that. He might move his horse over to here now, in which case we'll chuck our pawn forward so we can bring our horse across. So yeah, he does move it over to there. Now where can he move from here? Not too far. We might be able to move back here, and that's not too troubling. So we'll chuck our horse here. He's going to have to move it probably just straight back to there, which is fine. No, he's going to go ahead and take. Alright. So if we do this, that's fine. We're not too worried about that. So we'll go ahead and take his pawn there. Now he might decide to bring out his castle forward and attack our pawn, in which case I think the best move is to move our bishop down to block. And still got pressure on this horse. He's going to have to move this if he doesn't find a way to protect it. And we can also defend this spot with our horse. Alright, so he does move it away. That's fine, not too troubling there. We're going to chuck our horse forward. And then next we're going to put more pressure onto this horse by moving our castle forward. Yep, so he's going to go ahead and chuck his bishop back. That's all good. We will just put pressure on his horse. So he's going to have to move it out of the way. Actually, he's protected. So that might have been a bad mistake from us. But he does decide to move it anyway. So pretty lucky there. And I believe now we can go for a castle, which we will do. Alright, next I think, move our horse into this position here. So he's going to go ahead and take. That's all good. If we move here, our bishop's protected already, and we actually put pressure on his bishop. So he's going to have to move that bishop away. And then we're finally getting our horse out to start attacking him. He has gone +2 on us though, so we have to be careful of that. Alright, he moves his bishop back. So, what's the best position here? I think if we chuck our horse here. Actually, got to be careful. Our bishop's in a bad spot right now. I mean our castle. So I'll move that, and we'll put some more pressure under his bishop. So he's going to have to retreat that again. And he might have to go all the way back to here even. No, he's going to double up his castle. Okay, that's fine with me. I suppose we should... What do we want to do here? Could move this forward again. Doesn't really help us. I think our pieces are alright where they are for now. If we move our horse here, that doesn't really help us. If we move it here, we can attack 2 of his pawns. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Let's see, you might want to just do a check and then trade castles, which I'm okay with. And I just noticed that nothing is actually protecting our bishop now because we moved our horse away. So a bit of a mistake on my part. Hopefully he doesn't notice that. I think he will. He's been playing a really good game, so I can't fault him for that. But we're going to have to move him into a bit of safety, maybe move him back in front of the king. Yeah, nah, so he noticed that. He goes ahead to take it. We'll move our horse forward, put pressure on that castle. In which case he moves the castle away. Fair enough. Still can't check us yet, which is good for us. Now, if we move back, we can take that pawn and that pawn, so not a bad decision there. So we'll move our horse back. I don't think we're in checkmate yet. We've got one of our castles down here just defending whatever he's going to try and throw at us. Alright. Do have to be careful though. Time's still ticking down, so he does put us in check now. If we move down to here, he can move his bishop up, put us in check, and then that's checkmate. If we move this way, he can move his castle, put us back in check. But I think that's what we're going to have to do. So that's how we're going to move it around for now. Would have been checkmate if we moved our king to the left, so we're trying to stay alive here. Although he is pretty pinned down at the moment. Alright, we're in check again. So this is not good. I think what we might have to do even is take this piece here. I think that's the only way we can get away with it. So yep, he goes ahead and does that, and now I think it might be better off to take this piece because it frees our castle to go up and down. But we also have to be careful of checkmate. So we'll move our castle down, then he can't go there and secure the checkmate. Pretty close one, but we're staying alive for now. Hopefully we can continue to stay alive. Alright, next plan, definitely take out this pawn. He's up 6, so we've definitely put ourselves into a corner. Haven't played that well. He decides to take that option away from us. That's all good. We had a backup plan. We can take that pawn there. Okay, he's going to go ahead and take the pawn over this side, which is all good. We'll just move our horse back, threatening this pawn now, so he's going to have to either move it forward or allow it to be taken. Alright, so he does move it forward, that's all good. I suppose we will take. Alright. Guess we'll chuck our pawn forward now. We might be able to get this to eventually attack it. Alright, that's all good. I guess we will threaten. I'm not too sure yet. We gotta be careful of checkmate still. So, what happens now? Can't move it forward, can't move our castle yet. If we move our castle to here, then that frees up our castle. He can't checkmate us from there. So, but we do want to be careful because he can actually put a check on us here. We have to move, so we're going to move our king across to here, threaten this castle. Hopefully he moves just his castle up, but we're not sure yet what he's going to do. We still might be able to play ourselves out of this one. Alright, so he's going to move his castle away. Fair enough, not a bad move at all. Now then, we can put him in check and move our horse, if that's an option. Let's see, if we do that, he gets put in check. We then, where can we move our horse? To here? Doesn't really help us. He's the only thing protecting our pawn right now. We might just have to move our king along, pressure these castles. So I suppose that's what we'll do. Alright, he's going to move his horse across. Okay. Now we could put him in check right now or move our horse up, which actually that doesn't help us. If we go to here, he gets put in check. What happens after that? Not a whole lot. We're in a bit of trouble here. We still can't do anything there. If we move our castle, it's checkmate. Not in a great spot, to be honest. Let's see. Can move this guy up. So I guess we go with that. See what happens after this. See what decision he wants to make, but it's not looking good for us. We're running down on time. We're in a bad spot. He's just outplayed us this game. He's going to move his horse away now to pressure our castle. That's fine. We're going to move our castle across to safety. So that's all good there. Not sure why he did that. Not a great move on his behalf, I don't think. But let's see how it turns out. Put him in check. That's going to move him to this position here. If we do that. But AF. He's got to do a little bit of thinking. Hopefully we can play ourselves out of it. He might have saved our game with that move there. It was looking pretty grim, but still not sure what he will decide to do. Alright, we still have a check-in motion if we want to put our horse there. We need to somehow advance our pawn still. But besides that, not too sure what's going to go on. Yeah, he might. Alright, he's going to chuck his pawn forward, in which case I check him there, or do I check him here and then move my pawn forward? What does that unlock? Not a whole lot. Maybe I take this, in which case I think he'll then have to take with his pawn. Alright, that might be a little bit better. We check here, or do we check here now? See where he moves it. Not too sure, to be honest. We still can't move that castle, I don't think. If we do that, that doesn't really help us. Okay, we can go with a check there, see what becomes of that, see which way he wants to move it. We can still move to here, and that will protect our pawn. Alright, he's going to move closer. He still can't take us yet, which is fine. So we're going to move along and still protecting that pawn. He's going to move this pawn forward. Now then, do we move our castle up to here? If he does that, he can move his castle down, but then we can block. So that's not too bad, but it's not great either. We could move this to here. That pressures his other castle. Our pawn's not then protected though. Let's try it out. Don't run out of time, so we just got to move quick here now. I just realised how low we're getting. So we're going to give him the option. He can move this castle away. He can not have his... Alright, so he's going to move it away. I'm going to keep my pawn protected. I got to move quick. It's not looking good. I don't even think we'll come back with such little time, to be honest. We've had it run out the whole way. He's going to chuck it forward, and yeah, look, it's not great. I probably should have chucked my horse forward. It's all good. But yeah, we're just running out of time here. Pressure this horse. Yeah, he's going to check us now. Alright, looks like we've lost this one, guys. I should have moved my king over. No, I can still block. Alright, but we've lost from there. Just, yeah, time and bad decisions was our downfall in that one. 4 blunders, 5 mistakes. Yeah, opponent played a really solid game, so I've got to give it to him. Hopefully you enjoyed this game, guys. We do move down to 1289, unfortunately, but that's how it goes sometimes. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment how you're going today, good or bad. I just want to know. And subscribe if you're enjoying. Thanks for all your support.